Welcome, Wolverines, to the second day of the Wolverine run. Today, it's a very anticipated day because it's the high schoolers going up against each other, and I'm really looking forward for what's in store today.
Yep, it's going to be a very anticipated matchup today between the gold and blue sides. It's going to be very exciting to see.
So the first event will be the math problems in the library, and this, I don't think it's too difficult of an event for the high schoolers, but it's all about timing. So let's see who will end up coming out in first. Yesterday, the blue team ended up winning in a nail biter against the gold team. The blue team got off to a really fast start. The gold team was able to make a comeback towards the end, but yeah, it was a really close event.
So, Jose, what event do you think is going to be the defining factor here?
I would say the field goal kicking. I feel like that's one of the tougher events. That, along with the free throws, are some of the tougher events. And then the bandana exchange is also something to look out for, because if you kind of mess that up, then that can result in you losing this Wolverine run.
Yeah, it's all about timing, all about executing too, especially with those flag exchanges, as you said. That can also be a defining factor in this event.
So we're just waiting for them to start this day off now. We'll be starting off with the math problems, and after that, it will be the tie pink Belen tie. We're still raising awareness for Breast Cancer Month since it's still October. So that's another important event. I mean, all these events are pretty important, but that's another one to look out for, especially since it's one of the tougher events besides the math problems.
Yeah, I think both sides are really going to want to try and take an early lead, especially with the easier events, to try and save some time for the more difficult events such as the chess and the field goal kicking.
Yeah, the tie is kind of where the blue team yesterday for the middle schoolers broke off to their huge lead that ended up helping them with that win. So yeah, I would say the team, whoever gets the quickest start, is probably going to end up being the winner today.
Yeah, well, I think the tie is definitely going to be much easier for a lot of the high schoolers, especially since, we've been tying ties for a while at this point.
So what would you say is the hardest event?
I think the hardest event would definitely have to be the field goal kicking. I mean, from what I believe, it's a 25-yarder, but I feel like that's going to be the one that most people are going to find difficult. I mean, also depending on who's going to be, taking part of that event. But just from, what I think, that's probably going to be that, or the chess would probably be. I mean, it's, you really have to think about that one.
Yeah, for the chess, they have to go up against Mr. Goodall, who's the moderator of the chess club. So that'll definitely be tough to try to beat him in a chess match.
Yeah, it's going to be one heck of a challenge for everyone who's going against him.
Yeah, and for Goodall also, I mean, that's kind of tough for him because he has to go up against, I think it's 8 matches at the same time. So that's really tough.
Yeah, that's indeed really tough.
And what also plays into role there is that he can't be playing everybody at the same time, kind of. So he has to take turns with who he goes up against. So you have to try to get to that chess match first. If not, you're gonna have to be in a line, kind of waiting to play him.
Yeah, that's also going to be a big strategy for both teams here. Trying to get, like we said, trying to get to each next event as fast as possible, and trying not to make any mistakes with exchanging the flags.
What's another event you think we shouldn't overlook?
Definitely the swimming event. I feel like some people definitely overlook that. I mean, there's a lot of very talented swimmers taking part, so I feel like that's gonna be another one it's gonna be another nail biter.
So we should be starting up soon here for the second Wolverine Day event. This time it's with the high schoolers. We're all getting set up here.
Yeah, and I really like the way that student council, Mr. Jordan, and all the rest of the faculty set this up. I think this is a great way for the students to have a friendly competition here and have some fun while they're at it.
Yeah, this is a super fun event. It's one of the first events of the year, really. We're only in October, and I'm sure we're gonna have a lot of other fun events with the student council.
Yeah, I think this is a great way for student council to start off the school year with these amazing events. They've done such a good job.
Yeah, especially since it involves the whole student body. It's not only the seniors or just the upperclassmen of high school. It gets everybody involved, the 7th, 6th graders. So it's a really cool event.
Yeah, it
they
is.
Put together.
Definitely is. So it looks like some of the events are still getting set up. We should be starting up very soon.
It will be starting with the math problems. This will be probably one of the quicker events.
Yeah.
So what's another thing that these teams should focus on?
I mean, it's really just about executing at this point, especially with the some of these events like the basketball free throws, the swimming, the chess. I mean, this is an event based on executing. I mean, there's not much like actual strategy that goes on to it. Besides, as we know, trying to get the flags on as fast as possible, trying to get that right. But I think the key really is just to get those easy events out of the way first. Don't like try to waste time on the events that you can do in less than 30 seconds. So I think that's the name of the game.
Yeah, it certainly will be something to look out for.
As we see the high school all watching the same thing as we're watching now. They're all congregated in the gym right there. It's gonna be a great atmosphere in there.
Yeah, and something cool to look out for will be the seniors going up against the freshmen. That could sort of be sort of a rivalry in this event, kind of.
Yeah, it definitely can be.
So still waiting to get set up here. So it looks like the events are about to get underway. We're making some progress in setting up all the activities.
Yeah, it looks like the kids are getting some last minute instructions, so we should be starting very shortly.
So again, it will be the math problems to start this day off of the Wolverine run. So what's the key for the math problems for you to succeed properly? Because we know they're able to solve it, but it's all about the timing. So how can you finish with a faster time without messing up?
Well, I think you have to, work fast. I mean, if it's a very easy problem, don't waste time like trying to do extra work. Just, look at the problem, read it carefully, and just get through it. And I think that's gonna be the key to this first event.
And their work for the math problems will be checked by a few faculty members of the math department.
Yeah, it's not like you can just like write a bunch of,
Random stuff.
numbers and then just turn it in out of nowhere. So, as looks like Mr. O is giving the papers out.
It looks like we're about to start right now. It's all about who gets off to the quickest start. As yesterday, the blue team got off to the fastest start, which resulted in them winning the event.
And we are right there, about to start.
Hey, yoga poses?
So Ms. Zika is giving support to one of the students there, trying to pump him up.
Oh my lord.
Stress level is real.
Yeah. But by the time they
All the other events seem to be getting ready as well.
Not in a hurry to leave math.
We have the free throws getting ready.
Cafeteria is also getting set up. The tent's getting set up.
For the Oreo cookie contest is in the cafeteria. Football field is where the sprint relay will be, and that's one of the key
We can start
events
today,
also.
not tomorrow, because my arm's getting tired already.
And you really hope you have one of the faster runners in your grade during that event.
Oh yeah, definitely. You really want, someone that does cross country or track and field, football, running that event.
Yeah, and that event leads up to the field goal, which we mentioned is probably going to be one of the tougher events. The middle schoolers succeeded with that event yesterday. And let's see how the high schoolers are going to do with that today.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how middle school or how the high school is going to compare to yesterday's matchup. It looks like the people at the bike section are warming up too. Oh,
And they started the math problems. Let's see who will finish first here. To
Yeah.
Start this day off.
this is going to be one of the more competitive events right here. This is really going to determine how good of a start each team gets.
Nobody has finished yet. See some frustration from one of the kids on the blue team. Next event will be them tying the pink tie. Team's still working on their problems. And it looks like one of the gold members, one of the senior gold
Seniors,
members,
yeah. That's Gabriel Suarez. Looks like Mizaga that's checking his work. And another gold member is getting his work checked. So gold's going off to a fast start.
I believe that's a blue member. You just told me there.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. That's a blue member with the bandana.
I think he had something wrong or just had a question. And another member looks to be finished. That's a senior for the blue team.
And the same gold member from earlier. Looks like he's not finished.
teams rushing, trying to rush through the problems. Gotta stay focused. I think that's a blue member that's getting their work checked there by Mr. O.
And oh, another yellow member is trying to use work check there.
And the bottom one is fine? The bottom one is fine?
Blue team finish up.
Yep, another gold member getting his work checked. Yeah, it looks like this is a very tightly competitive match right here. A very event to start off.
Yeah, it seems pretty close. Yesterday's event finished pretty quickly, but today it's taking a bit longer, probably more complicated questions for
Yeah,
high schoolers.
Definitely, they're probably giving you more difficult questions. Or maybe it's multiple questions that they have to answer. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen the test, but from what it looks like, it's definitely multiple questions.
I think there's a few members there that are done. They just need their work checked.
Oh, it looks like one of the yellow members was frustrated. And still, it looks like no one's getting the right marks. Oh, and it looks like yellow. It looks like they got the math problems right, and they're rushing out to the pink ties. They're giving the bandanas. And here we go with the ties.
Let's see who comes out of this.
Looks like
event.
blue getting there first.
Looks like yellow exited, but then blue followed them pretty quickly.
Yeah, they did. Looks like blue's moving pretty quickly with the ties.
Yeah, all the blue members seem
Yeah,
to.
some of the yellow members. I see yellow member right there messed up with the tie, and a blue member looks like he's trying to exit.
And a blue
and a
member does exit, and now a yellow member.
I think that was junior. That was the junior grade blue that left.
Still
Yellow
blue.
falling behind, but they rush out of there. And now we will be going to the chess area.
See, they will be competing with Mr. Goodall here. Oh no, it's a puzzle that's
Puzzle
before
piece.
the chess. Another event that you just gotta stay focused on and can't try to rush through it.
Yeah, they really want to, go slow. Not too slow, but slow enough where you can actually focus.
Yeah, it's a 25-piece puzzle that they have to complete. Nothing crazy.
But yeah, we'll see who comes out of this event first.
After this, it will be the putt-putt. And this is an event that the freshmen can beat the seniors in because it's not really strength-based.
Yeah, definitely.
As the first events are pretty fair events.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see some members of the golf team doing the putt challenge.
Still watching
The puzzle match.
some technical difficulties here.
Looks like blue's almost done with their puzzle. They just need one more piece.
And yeah, it looks like the blue team will be advancing to the putt-putt first.
Looks
Blue
like
team
junior.
Off to a quick start is the junior blue team.
It looks like they will be going to the putting challenge now, and they will be.
And I think that's a blue member that just made his first shot. And he will be going to the chess area again, and will be matching up against Mr. Goodall, the chess club moderator.
Yeah, as you can see, he's trying to play against 3 people at once. It looks like very challenging there. Oh, and a blue member just got a pawn,
Yeah,
so he will be moving on.
This blue team off to a really quick start, just like yesterday. I'm a blue member myself, so I'm kind of rooting for them. I know you're a gold member.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's very fun to see both teams compete here. So we'll see who wins at the end. So right now, after the chess match,
It will be the Oreo cookie eating contest.
looks like yellow finally getting to the putt match right there.
Yeah, the yellow team really far behind as they just make their shot onto the chess area against Mr. Goodall.
And they're really rushing there. Looks like there's still some blue members at the chess area as it's the Oreo cookie challenge. Still starting, and the Saltine, actually the blue members are already starting on the Saltines. So they're moving very fast.
See Mr. Goodall matching up against a few players right now. Must be pretty difficult for him.
Yeah, that has to be stressful to go against about, what, 8 kids at once.
There's a saltine cracker eating contest.
Looks like they're having some fun over there, trying to get 5 saltine crackers.
And that's pretty difficult to do. I mean, you can't eat a few of those crackers and then after, since they're so salty, they kind of get stuck in your mouth.
Yeah, I've tried that myself. It's not fun.
I think
So, yeah.
that might be the freshman or sophomore blue team that's already at the saltine eating contest.
Yeah, that's what it looks like right now. It looks like yellow. Member of the yellow team just getting to the saltine crackers.
And another blue team just finished the cookie eating contest. The gold still dealing with that. Still some members at the chess area.
Yeah, it looks like they're going very slow with the chess area. It looks like blue members exiting the cafeteria.
Blue team off to a fast start.
On another blue member, just about to start at the saltine crackers. Some movement in the cafeteria. Some people are exiting it. Looks like blue's starting with the next event right outside the Coquihuela Hall, from what it looks like. The next event after the saltine cracker challenge.
It's a gum contest.
Yeah. Where they have to blow, I think it's 3 bubbles after chewing gum. So let's see who
I think
reigns atop.
So still a few teams in the cafeteria. Most people are moving on to the next contest.
Looks like some confusion outside the cafeteria. As it looks like that saltine cracker challenge is taking down a few members.
Yeah, they seem to really be struggling.
Oh, it looks like that might be a blue member right there. Starting the bubblegum challenge.
The gold team's still really far behind from the blue team.
Yeah, gold team has a lot of catching up to do right now. So they're really anticipating them. Oh, another blue member comes in, giving the bandana. And then finally a yellow member, or no, it's another blue member. Can't tell because there's some people with yellow shirts wearing the blue flags. Oh, and this is actually the cup challenge, not the bubblegum challenge, where they have to find the different colored cup in between all the yellow cups.
Yeah, the blue team far ahead.
Yeah, some of them are starting the workout bike challenge right next to the cup challenge.
Yeah, the rowing challenge.
So yeah, blue is moving very fast. Some people still in the cafeteria, and that's a blue member that just finished.
He will be moving on to the cornhole, which is pretty difficult because it's not really that wooden board that you're typically used to playing with for the cornhole. It's more of a mesh type of material on it.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be another challenging event right there. As another blue member in the rowing challenge. And there's a yellow player right there in the rowing challenge too.
Gain some motivation from the teachers there.
Yeah, some motivation from other students. Trying to move fast. Yellow still trying to catch up.
I think that's a blue member right there, yeah. He's probably almost done.
Yeah, it looks like he's almost done. Trying to move on to the next event. I think that is a blue member that just walked out. And it looks like that's the...
This is a swimming event.
Yes.
The bucket water squeeze event.
Yeah, I think this is going to be another challenging event.
Yeah,
As we can see, a lot of members of the swim team there. Another blue member gives a bandana. Once again, just very far ahead.
They have to squeeze the water out of the towel into the bucket for this event.
It's a very creative event right there. So trying, it looks like a member of the blue team just jumped in the water for the swimming race.
So it is a 50-meter race that they have to do after doing the towel squeeze. See one of the blue members off and already completing that.
Looks like yellow's still on the cornhole.
After that, they will go to the tent to do the shave the balloon contest.
Looks like another blue member just walked out of the rowing competition. As the people in the tent are getting the shaving cream on the balloon.
Yeah, and if they pop the balloon, I believe that harms their time.
Yeah, from what I tell, I think it adds a few,
Adds a
good
few
amount of seconds. A yellow member just left the cornhole area. And another yellow member leaving the cornhole area. A swimmer just putting the blue tie on a member that's at the shaving cream area. Blue's moving very fast. Already working on the shaving cream on the balloon.
After the shaving contest, it is a drone racing contest where they have to fly the drone between a few rings.
Another very creative event that Student Council came up with. As you can see, that blue member working very hard, trying to shave the balloon without popping it. Looks like yellow is working on the swimming pool with dumping the towel.
Yeah, it's a senior gold team.
Yep, they're trying to catch up, doing the best they can. Looks like a yellow member just got to the tent for the shaving cream. That might be the junior team, from what I could see. Yes, it is.
It seems like everybody's starting to catch up now. This is one of the events that takes longer, so it's kind of balanced when it comes to this area.
Yeah, it definitely is. And
Definitely.
after a couple of events from the tent, we're going to be going to the field. And that's going to be an interesting one to see.
Yes, that's a sprint. That's one of the most competitive events, I would say. That along with the field goal kicking.
Yeah, it looks like the drone race. It looks like some people were about to start the drone race. Yeah, but it looks like they're... Yep, there's a member already doing it.
Gets it through the first ring.
Second ring.
And he
Good.
gets that one too.
That's a yellow member. No, that's a blue member that's doing the drone race. Oh, and he gets it back.
He's following his drone.
Yeah, it looked like there was some... the drone stopped for a second. Oh, and the drone falls.
Hit the outer part of the ring. It's just made it go spiraling and hit the floor.
It looks like it looks like the free throw challenge is starting up. First attempt not good. Second attempt. That one rolls out. Another attempt. That one's good. Another attempt. That one's off. Yellow shooting. That one rolls out. And another free throw is good for the blue team. And yellow gets the other free throw. I believe needs one more. That one's off. Blue team running to the field.
Blue team will do the sprint relay now.
Oh, and another shot goes in. Couldn't tell that's yellow. Another blue member just left the free throw area. Yellow struggling on the free throws right now, as some of the blue members are heading their way towards the field.
The high school gold team showing some of the same struggles that the middle school gold team showed yesterday.
Yeah, if this becomes a repeat of yesterday, don't be surprised if yellow starts to make a comeback.
And they made that comeback specifically because of the bandana exchange which the blue team struggled with. So they're doing the field goal kicks now.
Looks like that kick.
You can't really tell from this angle, but I believe he made it.
Yeah, I think that might have been a yellow member that made it. I couldn't tell. It looked like there were some yellow people running off.
Yeah, now they will go to the parallel parking the bike, where they have to ride a bicycle from the field to the ice section, just in front of the Roca Theater. See them doing
The race. And they're getting very excited right now. Blue in the lead still, as they're still completing the race. Yellow just, all they can do is wait right now. And blue is on their way right now.
As we're getting close to the finish, the goal team, if they want to make a comeback, they're going to have to start doing it pretty soon.
Yeah, they're really going to need a miracle right now because blue is, I mean, they're rolling right now.
See them getting set up for the flag search inside the ball pit right now.
Looks like blue members running there from the field. Some people on the bikes. Blue is on the bike right now.
He's really struggling there.
Yeah, using 1 foot. That's a fantastic strategy, actually. Parks it, gives a bandana to another senior, searching for the flag. Oh, it's in a
Ball pit.
it's in a ball pit with water. That's different from the middle school. There wasn't water in those pools yesterday. As a yellow member just comes in with the bike.
And they started to make the comeback.
Yep, as there's still some people at the free throw line. Some people still at the field. Right now it's a tight competition between yellow and blue at the flag search. It looks like blue members are already into the gym.
Senior blue team off.
It looks like they're carrying him right now. Gets to the line. They're going to carry another blue member.
That's a pass of bandana to Mr. Dan Gulo.
Low.
And that's
And
the
looks
senior blue team, which will win. The seniors, as expected, will win this event.
the senior blue team
As they
started
rush the
off
field.
so quickly.
They rush the court.
They had rushed the court. Looks like someone threw a yellow flag.
Man, they look really happy winning this event.
As they should be. They did a fantastic job.
It wasn't really close. It looked like the goal team was starting to make a late comeback there, but the blue team was able to hold off.
Yeah, able to hold off. Looks like it was a theme that we saw last game too. Blue able to hold off. And it was a very quick start by them, and they didn't look back.
So what were your thoughts on this contest as a whole?
I mean, it was very interesting to see. I mean, I loved watching some of the events unfold, especially the chess match, watching Goodall, try and compete against about 8 people at once. That was very interesting to see. I mean, overall, it was just, it was kind of a blowout, though. Blue got to a very big lead, didn't look back, but, still very fun to see from here.
One of the goal teams gets second place.
Looked like that might have been senior gold that got second. So as you can see, the seniors really dominating the competition.
Yeah, seniors for the blue and gold team were able to win it.
As there's still some of the grades back in the other events. Looks like someone's still doing free throws.
Yeah, and one of the gold teams right now at the track, wrapping that one up.
Some people still at the field. Someone's kicking field goals. And that one's good. Couldn't tell who that was from this angle.
He's going to do a sprint relay right now. Really far behind from the senior teams.
Yeah, very far behind, but still wanting to compete, and that's what you love to see about it. As it looks like everyone's still finding their way back to the bleachers, waiting for everyone else to come back. It looks like someone on the gold team is outracing a member of the blue team. Turning on the Jets, hands it off to another member of the gold team. Looks like they have a big lead in the relay race. Running, about to give it off. Someone else, looks like another member of the gold team in the gym. That looks like the juniors in the gym.
Yeah, that would
Another
be,
person in the relay.
That would be for third place.
As someone with a lacrosse helmet on, still trying to carry the people to the finish line with the flag.
They just wrapped that one up.
So it looks like
That
gold,
was freshman gold.
freshman gold will get third. As a member of the blue team running on the track, he hands it off. Trying to catch up, but I don't know how successful that will be.
He's the blue team really far behind.
Yeah, very, very different from the senior blue team.
Yeah, it
As-
looks like a gold team also in the gym. And the gold team is just racking up points here because, they didn't come in first place, but if they're able to occupy second, third, and fourth, then I think they would probably get more points than the blue team.
Yeah, that's very important. We know that blue team got off to a very quick start, but if gold is able to secure those next spots, then that could be very helpful.
See one of the gold teams finishing up there.
Looks like they are still very hype. They look a little more hype than the blue team when they got first place. As can't really tell who, if there is any other blue members left outside.
Yeah, and I think this event just finished.
Looks like blue starting to wave away. Wave goodbye to the yellow team.
Blue team thinks they won, and we'll find out who the winner is on Friday at the homecoming game.
Yeah, it's
I
going to be
think
very
there's-
interesting to see.
I think there's still one team that's not done, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. Jordan trying to get that ball up there.
I mean, if you remember earlier at lunch at the karaoke competition, blue won that by a score of 60 to 30. So I think blue still has a good lead, good chance to win here after this.
Last few blue teams finishing up. So blue was able to finish, but they also finished last at the same time.
I feel like we're gonna be seeing a very close score.
So who do you think will win?
Well, seeing how well blue performed at karaoke and this event right here, I mean, I won't be surprised if they win, but at the same time, we saw yellow secured a lot of the other spots as both sides here are getting very hyped up. Yeah, I can't give a definitive answer as to who won.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really close score. See blue and gold. See who's going to get that there.
Yeah, but there's only one way to find out, and it's if you come to Friday's homecoming game at 7:30.
Thank you for tuning in, and that's us. That's it for us here at the Wolverine Run Day, and that wraps up the first year of this event. Thank you.